if you never should let you go. I feel without having. I'm never should well love you down. Now you never should. Never should know how my heart feels for you. Oh, baby, I'm never should well love you down. I want you never should. Let's go, boys. Come on now. Yeah, there you go.
Alex, hi, how are you?
How you doing, Richard?
I'm all right, I'm all right. I was just thinking as you were singing that, you've probably sung that now more times than Buddy Holly ever did.
I've said that myself many times, actually. I think I played That'll Be the Day more times than Buddy Holly ever did. But we normally play it longer than that, and I forgot to finish.
Story of my life, really, but that's another story for another day. It's been running 6 years now, and you were out of it for 6 months. Where were you?
Well, I was out of it for 4 months. I did the show for 3 years without a break, and so they sort of took me to one side and said, you really need a holiday, Al. You know, go away. So I went away to Australia and to America and on a cruise ship and caught up with lots of people that I hadn't seen for many years.
It's a great part. I mean, you actually played Buddy in the States, didn't you? Yeah,
I was very lucky, actually. They were just looking for an alternate Buddy in the American tour just at the time when I first done my first show, and so they managed to sort of do a deal with Equity and send me out there, and I did 6 months.
Including a stint at the White House?
Including a stint at the White House, yeah. One afternoon, for the matinee, I was on for the matinee, and George Bush and Barbara Bush came to see the show, and the next day we had a phone call to go down to the White House and perform a little concert for all the Joint Chiefs of Staff on the lawn at the back of the Oval Office. And so they sort of ferried us through there with a police escort to the White House, and we did this concert for them. It was wonderful. And
you had John Major come to see you at the Victoria Theatre?
Yeah, we've had John Major here, we've had Princess Diana here, we played for the Queen and the Royal Variety Show.
I was just thinking, you know, John Major looks a bit like a young Buddy Holly. Those pictures of him in the paper this morning when he was 21, didn't he, with the Joe 90 glasses?
Yeah, I think he is a bit of a Buddy clone, really.
Because
yeah.
I remember interviewing Peggy Sue when I was on the wireless, and she looks a bit like that woman who he was supposed to be having an affair with 30 years ago.
I can see a great story coming up there.
I think that there's some truth in that. So how long is this going to run for?
Oh, well, you can buy a ticket for the year 2000 if you want.
Is that right?
Yeah, and I think it'll be still going well after then. It just keeps going. People just keep coming back every week.
What do you think the magic of this is?
I'm sorry?
What do you think the magic of this that keeps people coming back and back and back?
It's Buddy's music, really. The people sit there and watch the show, and the one comment that we get all the time is, I had no idea that Buddy wrote all those songs, and each song that comes up, everyone knows it.
Well, that happened in the office this afternoon when we were talking about, I said, what are the lads going to play? And they said, Peggy Sue and Not Fade Away, and one of my young child researchers said, Not Fade Away, what was that? I said, well, it's a Buddy Holly song. That was a hit for the Stones.
Yeah, people think it's a Stones song, don't they?
Absolutely, nobody knows that. Come on, then, play us out. Good luck to you. Break a leg tonight.
Thanks a lot, Richard.
And here's Not Fade Away.
Not Fade Away.
Good
1,
man.
2, 3, 4.